Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm just doing a quick update on this journal, the Denim and Lace journal. It's not finished yet. This is not a flip through, just an update. So I finished the pages, but I have not sewn them in yet. And I finished the ephemera, and I haven't stuffed them in the pockets yet. But I promised an update, so I thought I would just do a quick little kind of show you what I've done, but not detailed flip through. So like I showed before, you've already seen the cover. You've seen the 3 signatures. I'm getting ready to sew them in. But here's what I've done a little bit with the pages. I'll just show you some. I won't show them all to you so that I can do a detailed flip through later. But like here on this first page, I did put a little tuck spot here. So this is the type of things I did. I already had this ready, and I may have shown it to you in one of the previous 2 videos that I showed you on this, progress of this journal. So just to share a little bit, I'll just show you. Like here, I have some, this was the music tuck spot, side tuck spot or side pocket. I put that little ribbon that I showed you with the postmarks and the writing on it. I put it here as a, decoration on the pocket. And this little lace piece right up here. I put another piece of lace right here. And then as we flip through, here's one of the pockets from the kit. And remember that pearl I said I wanted to use, the string of pearls? It was kind of like a string of pearls or beads. I call them pearls, but I guess they're actually beads. Anyway, I put some right here on this pocket. I thought that turned out so pretty. And I did that on a few of these corner tuck spots. It just went so well right there. So that's what I did. And then as we flip through, you can see just some of the decoration. Little lace here on this pocket, and a little piece of, this is fabric I received from Laura in Happy Mail. And I put a little square. She sent me little squares of fabric like this with pinking sheared edges all around. So I put a piece right there as a little layering kind of element. Okay, and let's see, what else have I done. I put one of the pieces from the kit here as a pocket or a side pocket, side tuck spot. This was one of the Rolodex cards that I decorated here. This one was, I received, I think I've used them all up now. I might have used my last ones, but I had received these from Aaliyah. And so this is a double pocket. There's a pocket in here and a pocket back here. And it's kind of like a little side tuck spot. And I decorated it with some of the pieces from the kit, plus a piece of lace right here. And this is like light blue lace sandwiched in between 2 pieces of the kit. And just some more decoration here. A little lace and piece from the kit there that looks like denim lace, and just a couple of different kinds of laces with a little butterfly. Butterflies I received from Maria. This is just a coffee dyed piece of kind of like a doily, and some lace here, as you can see, and a piece from the kit. So just to give you an idea of what I've done so far, how I decorated. Piece of lace here. Here's a fold out. And then here is, this is a pocket with a piece of lace. There's another piece of little kind of scrap lace on here. So that's lace, scrap lace, piece from the kit, and a blue button there. That ribbon again with the postmark and the words. Piece from the kit and some eyelet right here. And that's on a side tuck. And then I received this from, just in the nick of time, from Laura, some of the pieces of paper where she used her corner punch on different, they were all different colors of paper. This one happened to be, a neutral color, kind of coffee dye looking. And I will put it right here on this music paper. Just thought it was so pretty, and it makes a nice writing area there. So, or you can even use this as a frame and put a picture there. Just really pretty, and I love that corner punch. It's so pretty. So I won't go through the rest of it just so I can save it for the flip through, but I'll do this for you and just give you an idea. Little sneak peek here. Everything is looking great. So unless I think of something else I want to do to the pages overnight, I've got all my sewing done and decorating of the pages, and so I'll be sewing it together tomorrow. So that's my 3 signatures done. I'll do a detailed flip through after I sew them in, and it's going to look something like this, except it's going to have all the ephemera in here. And yeah, I don't know. It's coming out really pretty. Kind of can't believe it. Look at, here's all the trims as they look on the side. I sewed quite a few laces and things on the side pages because I wanted it to be, you know, since it's a denim and lace journal, basically, I wanted to have the laces, but it's not technically lace, it's more like trims. And they're all different. If you can see, like this, here's one, here's like a little mini pom-pom, some more like tatting. So just all kind of different pretty laces, not all the same, they're all different. So that's that view. And then here's my stack of ephemera. I don't know, I might have to not put all this in there and put some in a goodie bag, but it will all come with the journal. So what I have here, see if you remember the first video where I showed you the pages, I accidentally printed out the pages in mini version. So then I ended up cutting all of those in half and making journaling cards. So let me just show you a little bit. Actually, in the bow, okay, so I showed you the pieces that I was using from Sheree, the denim pieces. I didn't end up using the pockets. I don't know what I'll use those for. I still might do something with those. I'm kind of like contemplating that. But see, I used these 2 pieces here, or 3 pieces. This was like a little yo-yo. This is a kind of a denim doily, and this is the butterfly. But there was also a bow, and the bow I ended up taking apart because it was kind of bulky, okay, and I couldn't really find a place for it. Took it apart, and I actually was able to unfold the fabric and take the lace off, okay, so I separated it, and then I cut the denim part into strips. So this is the denim right here. I used it on the tags, and the lace I used throughout too. This might be some of it here, but yeah, I used the lace in the journal, on the journaling cards and in the journal, and the strips of denim from that bow. There's only about 4 pieces, I think, strips that I was able to get out of it, 4 or 5, but I used them all in here. So anyway, here's one. I made this little medallion out of one of the pieces, and I did something a little different, okay? So I had this idea of a way to use up some of my book pages, and I've seen, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I see people backing their ephemera with coffee dyed paper, and I was like, well, I would like to do that, and I have done that, but I said, well, I want to make them stronger, more sturdier than just the printout. Even though this was on bond, the printout and the coffee dyed paper, it just wasn't going to be strong enough. And sometimes I use file folder in between, but I was like, what if I use my book pages? Okay, so what I ended up doing was I took, 8.5 by 11, say, a coffee dyed piece of copy paper, and then on top of that I layered book pages. Okay, so then you have 2 layers of paper, and on top of that I put my printouts of the kit, which was on bond paper. So then you have 3 layers. So it ends up feeling kind of like cardstock. believe it or not. It really does. By the time you get those 3 layers glued together, with the glue, I guess, too, also helps it to be sturdy. But it almost feels like file folder. I mean, you would kind of like swear, like, you sure there's not, it kind of fooled me even, and I did it, but it's like, are you sure there's not file folder in there? Because it's so nice and sturdy feeling and strong, like a file folder, like cardstock. So I was like, I really liked how it came out, and I plan on doing that some more because I have oodles of book pages. And I've done all the book page stuff, you know, made cards, made envelopes, made pockets, made everything from book pages. I'm like, kind of like over it, you know what I mean? I just want to use up some book pages. So that is a good way. If you just want to use up some book pages, layer your coffee dyed paper with them, and then your digital kit, and you know, you have a nice strong base for your, you know, paper. But I'll show you some when I get to it. I'll show you, because I did layer, I started like almost collaging them at the end, because I ended up with some pieces. So it makes your, it made a couple of my journaling cards a little kind of bumpy, but it's just because there's collaging under there. It's not because there's wrinkles or anything. It's just collaging, and I'll show you when I want to get to it. But anyway, these medallions, through all that talking, came out really cute with some of that denim bow there, and I did use some eyelets on some of the these are metal eyelets on some of the tags and things. So this is a piece that I got from Sheree, really pretty, and I just put a little piece of lace and denim on it right there and made a tag out of it. This is some of my just the pieces that were small that you know, they're all layered the same, and I sewed around all of them. So all the tags are sewn around pretty much. Like these 3 are not, but these are. And I did layer a couple of the little squares I got from Laura right here, down here in the corner, and those are sewn on too. I did the same thing on this one, layered little squares. You can see I didn't glue them down or anything. I just sewed them on. So it almost is a little tuck spot too if you wanted it to be, but really cute. They're sewn on. Here's another one with the sewn on squares. There are 2 of them, so they're 2 different colors. Really cute. Okay, like this one has a little piece of antique lace here at the top. And this one just sewn around, all backed with the coffee dyed, you know, layered paper. Got a thread here, I see. This one has a little piece of lace right here as kind of like a little tiny tab, and it's sewn around with, it's the, besides the layered paper and a piece from the digital kit, it also had this pretty picture sewn on here. So that's like 4 layers. And here's, this one is, here's the side that you want to write on, and this is just a printout from the kit sewn around. And then I also put this piece of lace on the back here. It was another little piece from the kit. This one, let's see. I've got a piece of the, let's see, which way does it go? Anyway, I've got a piece of lace sewn or glued on here, and then it's sewn around. And then just some I just sewed around after I put the, you know, the piece from the digital kit on to my paper. Got a string there. But yeah, I just sewed around that one. And these are just sewed around. This has a pretty piece of old antique lace or trim. And another sewn around image. I did distress all of these too, every single one. All of them are distressed around the edges. This one, the flowers were whiter too, and I distressed all of the flowers on here because they just were kind of coming out really white. So I thought it looked really pretty distressed, more with the colors of the kit, you know. Here's one where I used a piece of that ribbon with the writing on it, and it's a tag that's sewn around, it's distressed, and it's got an eyelet on it. So yeah, this is how they all are. There's a bunch here, as you can see. This is the little booklet I showed at first. The first thing I did was make this little booklet. The other little booklet there that I already showed you. The tag. This has a little piece of fabric on it with an eyelet. I didn't sew around. Oh, I didn't sew around some of them. Yeah, there was a few I didn't sew around. I remember now. But yeah, this one I didn't sew. This one I didn't sew. It has a pretty piece of paper on the back though. And this one I didn't sew. This bluebird picture. And here's some more I didn't sew here. This just has lace and an eyelet on it. Plenty of room for writing on all of these journaling cards. They really do come in handy for writing if you fill up your page with pictures and things. This has a long piece of lace on it with an eyelet. And here's this one I just used up some pieces from the kit and made a large journaling card here, as you can see here. There's like 4 or 5 different pieces on there. I just wanted to use up the pieces. I didn't want to waste anything. And then this is also layered here with a piece from the kit, a piece of paper I received from Laura, this little edge punched piece here, and then a piece from the kit on top to make a nice kind of collage there. And then another journaling card. This is one of the pieces of denim from the bow eyelet there, and just a little journaling card, and another piece from Sherry that I received in her Happy Mail. And this is a piece of lace and a piece of denim from the bow. So you can see lots of journaling cards are coming with this kit, and 2 little booklets are with this journal. So I'll be sewing that together tomorrow, getting it all together, and I'll be back with a detailed flip through for you. Hope you enjoyed the update. I've been having a lot of fun, just taking my time and just making it as pretty as I can and strong as I can. And so tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow with the final flip through. Happy crafting, and I'll see you later.